right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout. Yes, I have. I'm using a literal butter knife right now.
Trying my first bite of food. It dribbled on me a little bit.
One day I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there YouTube, it's me Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. This one is going to be a long one. It's 35 minutes. I have it sped up to 1.5 speed. It's in 4K, and it's called Getting Tipsy, Crashing Out, and Crazy Therapy Update, Weekly Vlog, Episode 1. So apparently this is going to be a weekly vlog. We're only getting one. She's starving us. We rely on her for all of our content. Good thing I have time to go back and look at Rosie's videos like I was planning to. Thanks, Amber.
Hello, hello. So
Hello,
welcome
hello.
to the first weekly vlog. So this is just the intro. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna vlog random things, whatever I feel like vlogging throughout the week, and then you
She's too fast. Something I never thought I would say. About Amber, at least.
guys will see that on Mondays. And for the rest of the week, I also planned out a whole new schedule, so I will show that right here.
Oh.
So Monday is weekly vlog. Tuesday is
Never mind. I thought we were getting a break. Ugh. Why does she want to do this? Monday, weekly vlog. Tuesday. Why would you use a font that makes your D's look like A's? I don't like that. Monday, weekly vlog. Tuesday, members only live stream. Wednesday, weigh-in. Thursday, let's talk. Ugh. Friday, no upload. Saturday, what I ate today. Sunday, no upload.
members only live
I bet this will last like 2 weeks.
stream. Wednesday is a Wednesday weigh-in. Thursday is let's talk. Friday, no upload. Saturday, what I ate today. Sunday, no upload. I think having a more stricter upload schedule like that is actually going to help me.
When you say the word more, you don't need to add there. You can say stricter in this situation.
I like filming different type of content, so that definitely helps me do that as well. So today's actually St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day. And I'm wearing green hoops, and I LOL'd because I put some 90s butterfly clips on the hoops. Why not? But yeah, welcome to the weekly vlog. Let's have a little chit chat. So this kind of falls under like new schedule, new type of videos, because I really was just doing like every other day vlogs for a few months.
The mark on her chest is still there. This is from Twinkie, I think.
I want to be extremely open about the fact that my mental health is really, really bad. It is
it?
chemical, but it's also situational, and I'm going through a lot. Like you guys see that all
It's chemical, and yet you won't get help. You won't get medication, which would help, probably.
online. It has been
And also, you don't do therapy enough for it to actually matter.
crazy. It's just loud, it's noisy, it's hard, it's rough, and
Don't talk
it's
about
only
yourself
getting
like
worse.
that.
As the time goes on YouTube, like it's becoming more vicious, and it's hard for me because I am only one person over here. But I have recently gotten so much support to my Instagram DM, so I'm like very grateful for that. So for the people who are here for the right
She likes to say, I'm just one person. I'm just one person. You're just one person who does a lot of shitty things.
reasons, and you're not being sucked in by the hate mob and by the rumors and by the slander and by like the literal
I wasn't going to, I had decided against putting in this quote, but I'm going to put a quote up here, and I want you guys to say if it's Amberlynn or another person who said this quote, and I'll put the answer at the end of the video.
ableist comments and just the gross jokes and just the literal disgust of it all. Like, I'm here for you guys. Yes, the Let's Talk videos is going to be very much like rumor based and audience correspondence based, and I hope that with time though all of like the bad will slowly just like go away. It won't be so
It would do that if you were changing your behavior, but you think that everybody should just accept, oh, she says she's changed. Her behaviors are exactly the same, but she says she's changed.
heavily focused on rumors and the tea of it all and the gossip, because I am just a normal fucking person. I like literally promise that. I have become so villainized.
You need to stop showing so much cleavage. Nobody wants to see this. And you got shown out by your own text messages that you sent. You sent those. And then you wanted to complain that Destiny and Beck used text messages at all. But then that's exactly what you did with the FBI Frank situation. So what's the complaint?
And with my mental health, I just don't know like how much more I can take. It seems like the people who like genuinely hate me, like downright hate me, like the cruel people, they're never happy with my content. So I have gone back and forth where I'm just like, all of this is so loud and in my face, but the disapproving stuff,
How is it in your face unless you search your own name on YouTube and you watch all the videos that come up? That's exactly what you're doing.
disagreements, the people purposely saying, we don't like this content, this is boring, this is hogwash, like all of that is so much louder. So that's why for a minute there I was so hyper focused on that. I was like, no one is happy with anything that I upload. And then I had to remind myself, girl, stop speaking in absolutes. Like there are so many people who genuinely enjoy anything that you upload. So I'm kind of like
I have a question. What's the purpose of wearing a bra if it doesn't stop your boobs from literally sagging? What's the point?
in that stage of my life where I'm just like, if I want to talk about my BPD, I will. Because the haters seem to hate it. But the lovers are loving it. Like I have so many DMs of people are just like, Amberlynn, thank you so much for opening up about this. Like
Then show some. Take out the messages or take out the names and show some. Do it. You showed that you can bring up examples, so do it. Do it, or I don't believe you.
I love to know why you are you, and also people with BPD are like, thank you for
Let's see
literally
what the
talking about
ratio
this.
is.
You make me feel less alone, and that is my
Oh,
goal. I've gone through
look.
multiple eras
Look, your ratio is looking almost normal.
here on YouTube. I mean, I've been on YouTube for like 11, 12 years, so like there's been ups, there's been downs, but like the hate has been horrific. Like it is by far the worst it's ever been, and I'm genuinely just trying to hold on, okay? Anyways, what I'm trying to say, because I'm like literally rambling, I'm gonna be filming what I want to film. Like I don't care what anyone thinks, anyone says. I'm just gonna do me, and if people leave, I will get a new audience, and I'm okay with that. Because if the right people leave, it's
Will you? That's a really arrogant statement. If people leave, I'll just get a new audience. Really, Amber? You assume that it's easy to get so many subscribers, but literally, you only got them because you're a train wreck. And with that, thank you so much to everybody for all of your support and helping me to get this channel to 807 subscribers. Thank you so much. I never thought I would get to like 10, really, because I really didn't think anything of my own opinions.
going to improve the quality of my audience, because I'm telling you, people are vicious. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, that doesn't make no sense because you're gonna be doing Let's Talk videos and those are like audience correspondence. Well, during the Let's Talk video, I'm gonna talk more about why I want to do it. But I feel like it's important that like
So you're just gonna talk about yourself again? Seriously?
Longer silenced. So if rumors are happening or people are saying things that they want like answers to, I'm the only one that can do that. And with all the reaction channels, like literally like
I'm the only one. I'm special, unique. You guys should love me because I'm doing this for you.
Like feeding off of each other and like the haters feeding off of each other. And I'm sitting over here not saying a damn thing about any of the nonsense that is being said. It makes rumors and speculation true because my silence makes things seem more real. So now it's my job to be like, no, I'm Amberlynn Reid, so I'm gonna tell you how it is because I'm literally the person that you were speaking about. Anyways, it's a lot. I'm really just rambling, so I'm gonna go shut up now. So
Yeah,
if you guys aren't fully aware, Oklahoma, which is where I live, has been having really bad wildfires.
We know. I'm skipping that. I'm not listening to that.
If you have been affected, it's been a hot minute where I was actually like in a location where evacuations were happening. So it has been a little. It's just
Oh God.
Moisture.
Amberlynn is in her glitter glue era on her eyelids. It's just glitter glue that we used to use in like middle school.
Oh, and when I had COVID, I got this like big bag of masks. They're so cute. I got those off of Amazon because I always wanted to protect myself and others. But oh my God, that was
Then you would have,
hectic.
if that was true, you would have already had masks. You wouldn't have had to wait and get some when you already had COVID. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm a little tipsy. I genuinely
What? She's tipsy. Girl.
All right, you guys. So I just did my live stream. I didn't vlog anything today.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know.
She
But I
was
did my
tipsy.
members live stream and I drank. I haven't drank since the beginning of January and I just had.
But you see all the fine lines on her forehead? She's not scrunching her eyebrows. She's really not. She's barely lifting this one, and she has this many static wrinkles. People don't think that you're in high school, Amberlynn. No one thinks you're in high school.
4 White Claws. So now I'm just like, what is life? I've been peeing like a mad woman.
4. She had 4. Y'all.
I got some new shampoo and conditioner.
Wow.
If you guys want to know the shampoo and conditioner I use, which I need a new ones because all of mine is gone.
No one cares.
Like anyone cares. Oh, and when I had COVID, I got this like big bag of masks. They're so cute. I got those off of Amazon because I always wanted to protect myself and others. But oh my god, that was hectic. I'm a little tipsy. I genuinely, I don't know. I just wanted a little.
This is disorienting. The way that she rocks back and forth, and it's 1.4. It feels so much more sped up.
Got those off of Amazon.
Watch when she rocks with us.
Myself and others. But oh my god, that was hectic. I'm a little tipsy. I genuinely, I don't know. I just wanted a little buzz, if you will. It's been a minute. I have clothes I have to put away. My printer just reminded me of I need to print something important. I also had a little snack on there. Spilled a little tea.
Whoa.
I had carrots and salami, mozzarella cheese with a
I'm like actually getting seasick, and I don't get seasick.
dip. Some of this, which these chips
Whoa, what are those? I like the barbecue twists, and I hate barbecue usually, but those are fucking good.
I had carrots and salami, mozzarella cheese with a dip.
Ooh. Oh, ooh. Okay. Talk to me, Fritos. I love jalapeno Fritos, so these are gonna be fucking banging. I need to find these.
Some of this, which these chips are so good.
They look so good. Oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? This is definitely her crashing out. And no, it's not mental health shaming, Amber. You said it yourself in your title.
Alright, you guys. So I actually ordered McDonald's, which is
Oh my god.
hectic. I got a 20-piece nugget, an Oreo McFlurry, and a Diet Coke. That's all I got.
Oh, I saw a community post about that statement that she just made. Oh, I got a 20-piece nugget, McFlurry, Oreo McFlurry, and a Diet Coke. And that's it. Because she's trying to flex that she didn't get fries. You have those Fritos. If I was ordering food and I wanted to not order fries, I would eat those Fritos as like a quote unquote lower calorie option, even though they're probably higher calories than like a small fry.
I didn't even get fries. I don't know why, but like the thought
Yep. I didn't even get fries. You had your Fritos that you just stuffed in your mouth.
fries, like literally was making me feel nauseous. Normally I get fries, but I was like, nah. But I don't.
Girl, you just stuffed your mouth with Fritos. That's a substitute for fries because frito means fried in Spanish.
Still very good. Like alcohol just does not.
Learn another language, Amber. You're making Americans look so fucking stupid.
In my body anymore, and I only have 4 White Claws, which is really not that much. So I'm in the middle of putting together these new why am I doing this right now? There's like a tool. I did 2 lids, okay?
What is it?
Pots and pan set that I got, and I need to put together the lids. I need to put the lid
What?
on the lids, and then I need to put the handles on the actual pots. It's a lot. And then that big box over there is.
And you're doing it while you've been drinking?
Kitchen stuff I'm getting rid of because I also
You're
have
not handy.
Cooking utensils.
Not one bit.
Set, and I've just kind of been procrastinating.
She's been what?
Utensils set, and I've just kind of been procrastinating.
Oh, it sounded like she said procrastinating. And I was like, huh?
So I was like, well, I don't feel good, so let's do it now. Like, my brain is not working. But literally, it's so
Yeah.
cute.
Wow.
I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed.
Wow, Amber.
Okay, hello, hi, how are you? So, normally I wear a purple cardigan with this, but I wanted to try something different. I got this new, very short lace
This is what
cardigan, and I've never worn it.
This is what she was wearing on that freaking live stream when she was drinking.
But never short and closed. I don't know how I feel. So I'm going to undo these little buttons. It is so
my God.
windy outside. I'm like jaw.
She's gonna undo the buttons, and then she's gonna redo the buttons, and then she's gonna undo the buttons.
On the floor because there is so much damage to like properties around here, and it's just getting crazy. But this is kind of not cute.
Yeah, not cute at all. We can see your fucking where it's stretched out.
It's getting
and worn out.
So that's a no for me. I'm gonna button back up. I don't know. I'm just going to the movies. Like, this is literally
The
not
movies.
Aw,
Is your mommy driving you on a date with your girlfriend to the movies? Aww.
just wear clothes. It's kind of cute though. Torrid also has a white one. I should have got the white one too, but I don't wear that much white. I could just hear that wind just like being windy. I don't know. You guys probably hate it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm gonna wear it. I have been getting so many compliments on my eye makeup lately in my...
Girl, you should not have filmed this in 4K.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everybody has pores and wrinkles, but Amberlynn, you claim to be so perfect, and you have your camera set so nobody can ever see these things in normal filming. So you're giving us a special preview.
But I'm gonna wear it. I have been getting...
Look at that. All the texture that we never see. All the dry skin right here. That all the piercing holes that just magically disappear. Y'all remember that shit?
Getting so many compliments on my eye makeup lately.
See? Nobody thinks this girl is in fucking high school. High schoolers don't have wrinkles like this, Amber. Sorry.
In my live
Sorry.
stream, so people ask what I'm wearing. It's Patricia Bright Revolution, and I am wearing
And this is you wearing makeup.
Ocean Deep and Reckless, and I kind of just like blend it all together. And for the glitter, it's this ColourPop pressed glitter in island topping. So yeah. Sorry if you guys can't hear me because it's super windy, but try to guess what movie I'm watching. Take a wild guess.
I don't care.
All right, I'm about to tell you. Captain America. Not usually the type of movie I watch, but I got an icy.
Why is it not usually the type of movie you watch, Amber?
Now I got a small popcorn. Wait, how do you do it again? Oh, you press this button.
Wait, is that? You filmed your mom's... Amber. Did you film your mom's guy? Oh no. Oh no.
Small popcorn.
Watch. He comes up right next to Amberlynn's mom.
Wait, how do you do it again?
Right there. That is him. Amber. Amber. You filmed your fucking mom's boyfriend. What are you doing?
Oh, you press this button.
And you left it in. And your mom looked over to make sure. But she... Oh. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be something. This is not gonna be good.
Huh.
Amberlynn. And your mom is looking over at you like... Girl. 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 That look on her mom's face. Oh my god. Is your mom drunk? I wouldn't normally speculate because I know her mom is like mostly sober, but like she kind of just like, I teeter over all the time. I have bad balance. So that's why I'm saying I'm not trying to say anything, but
You press this button.
yeah, the dude took popcorn out of MamaLynn's bag, which means that they are together. Jesus Christ, Amber! Amber! What are you doing? Yeah, like, maybe I was just making something out of nothing, because I fall back accidentally all the time because I fall off balance. I'm stupid. I walk into walls.
Okay, cute bathroom decor. All right, so update on the movie. None of us really liked it. I mean, I don't really like movies like that. I mean, some
What do you mean, Amber?
of them are okay. Like, the ending, like the grand finale, like...
Why are you spoiling it, Amber?
My mom and I, like, agree on the same things. Even my stepdad, he was the one who chose the movie. He didn't really care for it either. But I feel like, you know, if you're someone who likes Captain America and you like stuff like that, then, like, you're probably gonna leave giving it a higher rating than me and my mom.
Amber, you don't like Marvel in general. Why would I take your suggestion? Have you seen WandaVision?
So I give it like a 3 out of 10. You guys, it is so windy, so cold. Come on, baby Curiosity. I cannot wait for the warmer weather. Me and Twinkie are super ecstatic because I'm curious, can I still walk a mile? Your girl is not gonna be doing that in 40-degree weather. Because I think like right now it's like 41 degrees. And I know Twinkie's cold, I'm cold. But the reason why I question if I can still walk a mile is due to like COVID and all the other hogwash of it all. Like
You literally said that your stamina, quote unquote, went out the window because of your COVID experience. Because you could barely walk without getting winded, which was not exactly a new phenomenon.
update on that, like my breathing is better. It just isn't how it was prior to COVID, and it's frustrating. Just a little babe, just a little babe. So I literally just got off a live stream and I had 1.5 White Claws. It was more so just like a relaxed moment, but I'm not gonna lie, like my emotions are genuinely all over the place. Like
Not
I'm just
gonna
I'm going through
lie.
heartbreak, I'm going through everything that's happening online. and, like,
Literally.
I just feel like everything is happening at once. I feel super lonely, I feel confused, I feel lost. I just feel a lot
Aw.
of like hardcore emotions at once, and it's just like
No girl to catch you, huh? No girl to catch you with her fingers.
ooh. And a lot of people are like, she's crashing out. Maybe. I also did have some of these. Why not always have a chip on live stream? It's like,
Why are you eating more of them now? You were literally just eating on live stream not 30 minutes ago because she ate at the end of her live stream in that 37-minute one. And so This is less than 30 minutes later, and she's eating more chips.
that I do, I guess. These are spicy dill pickles, Miss Vicky's.
Ew. I fucking hate pickles.
Really, really good. I don't know. I just want life to just go.
Although I do like vinegar and salt chips. Those are really good, especially kettle ones by Miss Vicky's. Yeah.
And stop being so painful, you know? Hello, it is the next day.
Hello.
I have Twinkie fur all over me because we.
You see how this is 4K and her skin texture keeps disappearing? That's a filter. Watch.
Hello, it
You see? You do not look like you're in high school.
is the next day. I have Twinkie fur all over me because we were cuddling something fierce. I've just been having so much anxiety. Like, I'm genuinely going through so much. Oh my god, my hair's so annoying right now. But I'm just going through a lot, and like I feel it in my chest. Like my
In your circles, I have dark circles, but I also have melanin.
heart is just beating faster than usual, and then on top of that, that gives me more anxiety. Cuddling with Twinkie and wasabi just like makes me feel literally, genuinely a million times better. Like, they're my two little besties. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in a bad headspace, and I know that I'm not perfect, and I know that I can't just snap out of it instantly, but I need to take steps into like making myself feel better and more at peace, and just doing self-care, self-love,
Therapy.
just loving myself, you know? Okay, guys, so there's something I want to share with you, and just so I don't have to re-say it, because before I took a break from YouTube, I was actually in the middle of filming a whole vlog, so I have like
A break. It was like 2 days, not even. And yes, it was from YouTube because she has to clarify she was not taking a break from her community. She was taking a break from YouTube videos.
half of a vlog finish that will never see the light of day. But I do want to put this clip in here just so I don't have to repeat myself all over again. So for the sake of repeating myself, here's the clip. Hello, hello. Okay, so today is March 8th, and I have some like pretty good news in my opinion. I do want to give you an update on therapy. So when I was first looking for a therapist, I was looking for a DBT therapist because DBT therapy is like the #1 type of therapy for people with BPD.
When you were first looking for a therapist, that's not what you were looking for. You said that you were looking for a different type of therapist, not DBT.
And I found the therapist that I currently have. On their profile, they literally said that they do DBT as well as like EMDR and like a few others. But when we had
Yeah, you said you were looking for EMDR. You didn't say DBT.
our initial consultation,
You said you
they
had
said
thought
they would
about
do
it.
DBT. They just said they do EMDR. They made it sound great for someone like me, and I love their approach. And as much as like I like them as a therapist, they like me as a client, we do think that DBT therapy is the route that I actually should take. I was already feeling it in my gut, like EMDR might not be it for me. I have been wanting to do DBT.
Wow, Amber. You pretend like it's totally up to you what kind of therapy you get. It's not. If the person couldn't treat you because you're not able to be treated by that way, that's on like the system of treatment that it was not going to work. It's not that it's up to you. Like that it's your decision. She always does this. Whenever it's a decision that is out of her hands, she has to try and make it framed as if, oh, well, naturally, I just decided for this. I chose this. It's really weird.
Therapy for a while, and if you guys have heard me talk a lot about therapy,
It's
then you know
really
that.
weird.
I went and made my first appointment with a DBT therapist that was suggested to me, so I have my appointment scheduled. I'm really excited, and I'm sad that EMDR like just wasn't it, but that's okay because DBT is the way to go. Everyone is different, obviously, so like if you have BPD, like don't follow me. But I was just sitting here filling out the forms because you always have to fill out forms, and I just had to fill out something that I don't remember filling out for any of my last like millions of therapists that I've had, because I've been doing therapy since I was 8 years old because I was in foster.
That's a lie. She's not been in constant therapy. She didn't go to therapy once when she was with Crystal. That's 4 years. Plus Destiny. She didn't say she went to therapy. So when did you go to therapy, Amber? In all that 7 years?
Foster care, and when you're in foster care, you have to see therapists. So I've been doing
Yeah, you had it paid for. And the second that it was on you to pay for it, when you turned 18, you said, fuck that shit.
therapy for a hot minute.
And it
But as an
shows.
adult, you
And
have
it
to
really
fill out
does
this
show.
Adverse childhood experiences. It's an ACE assessment. And I don't remember ever doing that as an adult. I just filled it out. It's 10 questions, and it made me fucking sad. I am not gonna lie. So the ACE assessment is a questionnaire that measures the number of adverse childhood experiences a person
Also, you see all these extra scars on her arms that we never see? All of these picking scars that have faded over time.
has experienced. And I scored 9 out of 10. So higher the ACE score is associated. Oh, my dryer just went off. I forgot to tell you my dryer was running. So if you guys heard that in the background, you guys are probably like, what was that noise? That's what that was. Right, thank you, dryer, for the music. So it says higher ACE scores are associated with an increased risk of physical and mental health problems such as chronic disease, obesity, depression, and anxiety. So if you score 1 to 3, you have a low ACE score. 4 to 6 is moderate. and 7 to 10 is a high A score. So I had no idea what this even was. I thought it was just like a
Let me
regular,
guess, you
like,
got the high
questionnaire. So then
score.
at the end, when it was like press this
All-time
little button
high
to find out your
score,
I was like, literally
Amberlynn.
genuinely so confused. And then when I saw my score was 9, I looked it up, and
Called it.
that's what popped up. So I was just curious, like, what was I being scored for, you know? So 9 out of 10 does seem quite hectic, and it actually does make a lot of sense, actually. It really just goes to show that, like, what you go through as a...
It just goes to show that if you self-report that you're actually having the most extreme examples in every situation, you get the extreme diagnosis. It's almost like that's how that works.
child definitely molds you into, like, what you struggle with or deal with as an
Girl,
adult.
I won't believe that shit until an actual therapist has you sat down and you're detailing the stories that you claim you ascribe to these level of feelings. If you can explain them to an actual professional, then I would believe it. But the fact is, you'll never do it
And it's just, like, really crazy to me. Okay, so now that you guys
because
have seen
you
that,
can't.
I'm super excited
You can't.
because tomorrow is my first day with my new therapist. I've been wanting to do DBT for literally ever, and I was always too scared to take the plunge or whatever it may be, and it's happening. Genuinely, with how shitty I've been feeling, I think that this is, like, the perfect time to start a real therapy cycle, really diving head on into the things I need to change about myself and the
You're not feeling shitty about the things that you do. You're feeling shitty about the things that people say to you. That's the difference.
things I need to heal about myself, and that's going to be all part of the self-love, self-care, because I now have ample time to give myself all of the energy. I kind of sort of just spontaneously, and you know, my lack of impulse just made me do a reaction video. I noticed, like, when I'm in a more unhinged
Aw, the salty crab reaction, right? That got you a whole bunch of blowback. We'll check out the ratio on that video next.
state of mind, I stick up for myself more. So I'm sitting over here and I'm just like, am I gonna...
No, you don't. Because, as you say, you were quite unhinged and you could not keep or construct a coherent thought, and it really, really was embarrassing.
regret this? I don't know. It's like you should never regret sticking up for yourself, and it's really sad that, like, I have to even consider that a thing.
Except that you threatened the person with a copyright strike on their channel because you didn't like what they said. It wasn't a matter of that they didn't do the proper transformative creative content. It's just that you didn't like it. That's an abuse of the system, and it's exactly like you.
But it's currently being uploaded right now, and I'm feeling kind of hectic about it. It's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. I really
Good.
feel like I need to have a voice, and it's like all of these reaction channels want to call me out, and it's like, you know what? It's my turn to call them out, I guess. Question mark? Question mark? I'm just not that type of girly pop.
Amber, this is why Salty said that you seemed really manic and out of character, even for you. This is a totally different side than most of us ever get to see of you because you hide it. You hide it. And then when you feel like somebody just did something that you just don't like, this is how you feel entitled to act. And this is why people don't respect you.
I feel a little weird about it. All right, you guys, so I'm getting ready for bed. I do have that reaction video scheduled for like 2 hours from now. I have to wake up pretty early because my first appointment with my DBT therapist is early in the morning. But now that
Nice new scratch there on your chest. Probably from Twinkie or Wasabi.
I've been, like,
Not wanting
here,
to be
like,
held.
I'm gonna let that video upload in 2 hours, but I don't feel good about it. I don't feel great about it. It's definitely
Good.
not the content that I will be continuing on my channel.
Oh no, I'd like to see you try to do that more. I would like to see you try and pick one video of each reactor to react to. I would love to see it. And I would love to see them totally pick apart every little bit of your argument and watch you just fall apart emotionally. I would love to watch that.
Videos. I don't know what it is. I just think it's
You
super
should do
boring.
it.
Plus, having to stand up for
I
myself
dare
that
you.
hardcore is just, like, super annoying, especially when it's something to do with, like, cancer. And oh my god, the lighting in here always makes my eyes look so dark. Like, you guys saw me in the scene before this. That was real authentic Amberlynn, but every single time I'm in this...
Amber, if the rest of your skin looks just as white as always, it's not the fucking lighting. It's your actual eyes, because when you tilt your head back, it doesn't get any lighter.
spot, I swear it looks like I have 2 black eyes. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I am so tired. I only got a few hours of sleep. Somehow I've managed to get ready pretty quickly. So I'm really just feeling nervous for this first appointment, but that's okay.
Your hair's looking really dry.
Okay, that's a normal feeling. So I will let you guys know how it goes afterwards. Oh my gosh.
See, she started doing the exact same thing as when she was with Jade and seeing the weight loss counselor, because she is coming on right before therapy and right after therapy to give a little breakdown of how much she cried and how much the therapist told her she was just so open and so brave. because obviously she needs reaffirmation in every moment of her life. Nice pimple.
You guys, we did it. We did it. I am so glad. I'm about to put my hair up. I'm also about to like take off my jewelry because I'm telling you, I might actually take a nap because I
Also, the chins are chinning. The chins have moved in their cousins.
only slept for like 3 hours and it wasn't the greatest sleep in the world. But yeah, it was a really good appointment. Like we have a treatment plan. I am actually going to be also seeing a psychiatrist because I might need to go back on medication.
Oh, you tell. I mean, you don't have to tell us because it's obvious that emotional regulation meds might actually help you because you just had a little moment earlier in this video where you came off like a real raging something.
On top of doing DBT therapy, she thinks that I also will probably eventually need to do trauma therapy because she said, "Girl, you have a lot of trauma from your past, present." And I'm just like, I know. I don't even know how I'm hanging on half of the time. And she said that she can tell based
That's because you stay stuck and you want everybody else to take care of you. You're literally getting gray hairs now and you still want everybody to baby you no matter what. You want no feedback. You want no struggle. You want everyone to just pave your way with gold. And yet, you don't want to put any effort in.
on what I said, what I shared, I am going through straight up disassociation mode. And it's true. And this is what happens to me when I go
Guys, she's going to complain to her therapist that she's being bullied by her internet audience that pays her bills. And her therapist is going to say, "Really? Do tell. What do they say about you?"
through like high levels of stress. So yeah, I'm just really excited to be doing this. It's just time. And by that I mean it's time that I just do better, be better, heal. And I'm excited
Yes, twist that hair until it breaks off.
to be able to like
Mechanical haircut.
freaking regulate my emotions better and just every BPD symptom that I have, like I'm excited for it to like lessen and not be so extreme because as a borderline, that's something you're gonna struggle with for literally forever. It's not curable. It's not possible. But what is possible is managing your symptoms. So I'm excited for that. All right, you guys, took a nap and I put on these new pants and they're just too long. Look at this. Like, excuse me?
No, we're going back because we got a different view. You look and see how smooth her skin looks here. Look at this, like glass. Even with all of the makeup on, caked on, you can still see a little bumpiness. Let's watch what happens.
All right, you guys,
Girl, where was this in the previous shot? You see what I'm saying? There's a filter, then it comes and goes depending on the lighting.
it's too long. Look at this. Like, excuse me? What am I supposed to do with this? This is so upsetting because I was looking forward to these pants, but they're like a million feet.
You can get them hemmed. I mean, they're like $3 pants, but you can get them
Too
hemmed.
long. Like, oh my lantis.
Or you can spend some of the endless amount of time that you have on your hands learning how to sew and learn how to hem. You could do that with your life instead of being a deadbeat.
So this is what they
Ugh.
look like on.
Ugh.
I mean, they're
It's like you're marking out the lines of your body. Jesus Christ.
pretty cute. I just wish they weren't
Oh
so long.
no.
So
Oh no. Did you see? It's like
they look like on. I mean, they're pretty.
there's like Amber. There's no way that you stay clean because there's like folds and layers to her rolls. Watch.
Cute.
She has her main butt right here, and then there's another hump right here.
I just wish they weren't so long.
See? This part continues around. This part is the end of her regular butt.
So I might
Amber.
see if they have like a shorter pair. I am a shorter girly pop, so I do try to get longer pants though because of my lymphedema. So it's like my lymphedema isn't hanging out. But then in return, I get pants that literally make me mop the floor.
Amber,
Hello,
you're gonna
hello.
trip and fall and hurt yourself really badly one day.
So I kind of just wanted to give an update on that reaction
About?
video that I did. I have been getting so much support.
No,
I
you
think guys
haven't.
literally
Let's go and see how you did. Really, Amber? I got so much support. Really, Amber? 82% dislikes. You're right. You got a 3% outpouring of support. 3%. You are really, really delusional.
So much. I do not regret posting it like I was afraid of, as you guys
Delusional.
remember. Don't regret it at all. I have a voice for a reason. And
Are you able to see the dislikes on your videos, Amber? Do you ever look at Studio? Do you ever see your channel rating? Because clearly your channel rating is going to be like 10 to 15% positive instead of in the 90s like the reaction channels.
and it is to stick up for myself. So I will continue doing that. But I do not want that to be like
That's
the main focus
insane.
on my channel because I'm good.
She like gaslights herself. This is actually wild.
I really want to focus. Sorry, I'm looking at the mirror, which is behind you guys.
Yeah, we
I really
know.
want to focus on just bettering myself. I do want correspondence with my audience. Two
No,
things
you
can't
don't.
happen at once.
No, you don't.
I need to get a little closer for this part. 'Cause
Not those
the girl
two
is
things.
blind. So I'm
Those two things are
actually
mutually
getting ready.
exclusive.
I'm gonna hang out with my mom today, and her fiance is gonna be with us. There's actually a restaurant.
Yes, the man that you showed the face of and you didn't clip out and you left it in there because you knew that maybe your mom did something that you didn't like. There's some reason. I don't know. We haven't seen this man's face the whole time she's been in Oklahoma, and yet suddenly we see it.
Restaurant that he wants us all to try. So we're going to do
Really?
that. Sorry, my hair is in this crazy bun because I like to sleep with it in a bun.
And if we've seen it before, if we've seen this man's face before, please tell me because I can't remember once.
Plus, I took a shower and did not wash my hair since I washed it a couple days ago. So I just let it down. It does this like curly knit, which I love. But I'm telling you, those curls, they will not be staying. They will
That's because they're not curls. They're at most waves, Amber, and your hair is so damaged that it can't hold a shape.
probably be gone in 20 minutes. Like my hair is just such a weird texture ever since I had my hysterectomy. And I always gaslight myself. And I'm
The
like,
texture is
"Your
called
fault,
straw."
My hair is thinning. Like literally, no. Getting a full hysterectomy at the age of 29, when you like go through menopause.
Your hair is definitely thinner, Amber. Your hair is much thinner than it used to be. You had luscious, thick, gorgeous hair, actually. And you did this. You did it.
And when you get a hysterectomy like that, your hair thins. So that's part of the symptoms, Amberlynn. Stop gaslighting yourself. So I'm showing you guys this on my laptop because I feel awkward when I'm actually there at the restaurant. But this is where we're eating tonight, and it's actually so beautiful. So I'm excited. It's a Mexican restaurant, but it's like actually so pretty. I've never been here before. So what?
It's a Mexican restaurant, but it's actually so pretty. Really, Amber, tell me what you think about a quote-unquote normal Mexican restaurant. Do tell. Do tell.
What they do is they give you all of these sheets at once, right? Well, I put all mine in
Piece of shit.
order because they give you a little cheat sheet just so you can see like what order it goes in. So my mom's fiance is like, "Can you do mine for me?" So I'm about to do it for him. All right, so blue, orange, green, red tint, pink tint.
She's like the 7-year-old. I can help too, Mommy. I can help. Let me do it.
Red tint, which is actually pink, but okay. Yellow.
Mommy, why do they call it the red tint if it's pink?
That's not what they do
Mommy.
for a dog. They just have everyone's thing just ready to rumble before they even get here. Blue tint. It's kind of fun. Brown tint, yellow tint, olive.
Why do you have to keep saying it out loud? Is it so you can remember what the color is?
Brown, red.
Daddy. Which way that song goes?
All right, there we go. Here you go. All right, you guys. So I just got home. I didn't win, but guess who did? My mom's fiance, who literally wins every single time, but I love it. I live for that type of good luck. Like literally, he just did a scratcher like a week ago. It was a $5 scratcher and he won $500. Like what? So my
Good for him. He has to deal with you.
bingo buddy also met me
Hope he does something nice for MamaLynn.
there, and we all sat together, and it was a really good time.
Since
So
you
there's like
won't.
multiple bingo halls that I've been to in Oklahoma, but by far the one that I went to tonight is definitely my favorite. It's where they have glow in the dark bingo once a month. I don't
Is
think I'm
it?
going this month, but glow in the dark bingo is definitely a recommend. All right, you guys, I'm about to show you a fixation that I've been going through where I have this once a day, or at least every other day, which I used to have this when I was
Jesus
really young.
Christ.
So it's a
Amber, are you trying to swell up like a balloon? Are you really?
ramen, but how I make it. I had a cousin and she did it like this.
You had a cousin? Is it that cousin? Amber? Hmm?
And I was like, you know what? I want to try it. And literally, I would have it, and it was like the best ramen I ever had. And then I went years, like 2 decades plus, where I didn't have it like this. And then I randomly thought about it a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh my god. So obviously, we have the water in there. Like, I have made ramen in a million different
Jesus
ways.
Christ. Do you see all the crumbs she just dropped?
Oh my god. So obviously, we have the water in there. Like, I have made ramen
Wow.
in a million different ways. This way is like the simplest. I don't
Wow.
break it or anything like a lot of people do. So I'm gonna let the noodles cook a bit. So this is genuinely just one extra added ingredient, and that is it. So I'm just mixing up the noodles. They can all evenly cook. And please, before anyone says anything, yes, I know this is not healthy at all. It's not like I'm cooking this thinking, ooh, this is my healthy meal of the day.
You're having it once a day, at least, you said. That's what you said. You said, I'm having this thing once a day or more, you guys. It's laden with sodium. More than you need. More than a normal person would eat on an average day. Like, does she really think that skinny people or like athletic people are just out here eating ramen every single day and not changing up their diet? And on top of that, she drinks less than half of the amount of water that a normal person drinks. So please, that's so fucking absurd.
The day. All right, so the noodles are cooked how I like them. Now I'm going to just strain the water. So just leave like the tiniest bit of water. You're gonna add the seasoning
Yeah.
packets. This is where it gets weird, and I promise it's good. Don't knock it till you try it. A little bit of mayonnaise, just a little.
No, no, no. Okay, so I had a cheeseburger yesterday. It had mayo on it, and I had to scrape off all of the mayo because I hate how mayo gets all that clumpy when it's exposed to heat. You're supposed to use like QP mayo, which is a totally different type of mayo. It's not the same thing. And you wouldn't do it when it's a soupy noodles. You usually do it with like a dry noodle. Ugh.
You're gonna stir it all together. It adds a
Ugh.
creamy factor. It cuts down that super sharp chicken flavor that comes from the packet.
Amber, the sharp chicken flavor. I usually add flavor to my ramen. I don't just eat it out of the package. I literally last night I made rapoki, which I'll put up a definition. It's ramen plus tteokbokki, which is a Korean rice cakes, and then I put in some beef smoked sausage sliced up, and then I put some tofu squares that are fried, and then I put some uh, shreds of chicken, and then I also put some cabbage. I literally doctored up the Shin ramen, which is already a better quality ramen than this shit, and it was still a hearty meal. And I didn't even finish the ramen part of it. I finished everything else. And then the ramen was the last thing I ate.
Literally, look how creamy and fancy that looks. Hello, hello. So I'm just putting away some clean clothes.
My
supposed to
stomach
actually
hurts.
babysit today, but plans have changed
Ugh,
because they no longer
that was
need a
gross.
babysitter. People are getting sick, not feeling
What?
well, so they were gonna go on a date night. But I am gonna go grocery
Huh?
shopping, I think. Oh, I got this new dress from Torrid. I tried it on today. It's so cute.
Wait,
It's
what did
giving,
she
like,
say?
Such spring because there's these adorable.
What did you say?
Literally, look how creamy
ugh.
and tasty that looks.
Uh,
Hello, hello. So I'm just putting away some clean clothes. I was supposed to actually babysit today, but plans.
you were supposed to babysit. You, the person who cannot be responsible for herself, was supposed to be in charge of children. You, who cannot drive if there's an emergency. You, somebody who can't even take care of her own pets. You.
Plans have changed because
Ew.
they no longer need a babysitter. People are getting sick, not feeling well, so
They found out
were
it was
go on
gonna
a
be
date night.
you.
But I am gonna go grocery shopping, I think. Oh, I got this new dress from Torrid. I tried it on
Oh,
today.
so in other words, it was going to be your mom babysitting, and you were just tagging along because you have to tag along to everything.
So cute. It's giving like such spring because there's these adorable flowers. So yesterday it was like 80 degrees here. I'm like, whoa, okay, spring is in full effect. Summer is on
Like
its way.
whoa, like
So I
whoa,
highly recommend
like
these,
whoa.
my mochis, but there's usually more flavors. For some reason there's just strawberry, which that's my least favorite, so I'm not gonna get those, but they're delish. Do. Here is a time lapse, and here is some music to go with the time lapse because I'm a professional YouTuber now. Do.
Now. She's a professional YouTuber now. 11 years in. Good job, Amber. Good job.
Okay, guys, so I want to give you a weekly build slash Lego update because I don't want to bombard you guys. So in my vlogs, I will show you guys once a week my updates on my builds. So I actually do have a clip from I think around March 7th or 8th where I was at within the build that I'm doing. So I'm going to show you that here in a second, and then I'm going to show you immediately after.
Wait. What? It's the 24th, March 7th or 8th. Oh my gosh. So 17 or 16 days ago. What the fuck?
Where I'm at today right now.
What the fuck?
All right, you guys, we need to do another update on the build I'm doing. There's 584 steps, and I'm on step 336. And genuinely, it's so big now that I had to use another table
It's
because
so big.
it's just getting very complicated. And in person, I
It
will say
doesn't
is
fit
a
in
lot
my
bigger than it actually
garage.
looks on camera.
How is that big old thing gonna fit in my little old garage?
So the last steps that I have been doing have been back of the vehicle. So like all of this is new, and I messed up. I put one piece in the wrong direction, so I had to take it all apart and redo it. I was like, are you joking?
Oh my
And this is
god.
where I'm at
It's
right-
almost like you're wasting your life on something that doesn't really matter to anybody. And you think that we should care as if you were solving cancer.
right now,
Imagine.
you guys. Look at it. It's coming together.
Imagine
It's
if we
starting
didn't
to
care.
resemble a car, isn't it? Oh my gosh, this has been so much hard work. Okay, guys, so this is something that I don't really talk about online. I mean, I have, yes, in the past, but I am very much like a spiritual girly. I
No,
have
you're
always
not.
said that, like, I believe in the universe.
You're literally not. You said you were an atheist, and then you were like, but no, I'm an agnostic. You're not spiritual, at least not in a coherent way. You like to ascribe meaning to things as if the universe is guiding you, because you like to take the onus and the responsibility away from yourself. And if there's some grand scheme that you just cannot avoid, that's perfect for you. That's the difference. Is like she doesn't really believe this shit. It's an excuse, just another excuse for all of her behavior.
I am agnostic, so that's how I feel around the subject of like God and stuff, but I have full
And that's the thing. It's not like belief in religion or whatever should be mocked necessarily. It's just that she doesn't believe it. And she's using people's belief and the right to belief against anybody who would criticize her.
wholeheartedly believe that I am connected with the universe, and I feel like anyone could be that way. You just genuinely have to believe it and feel it, and I do. And I know a lot of people have a hard time talking about religion and spirituality, whatever it may be.
See,
so that's why I don't.
this is what it is. She's trying to frame it as, you guys, I know that it's just so uncommon that people are religious. Amber, most people in the world are actually religious of some sort. They really are. It's abnormal to people if you don't believe in something. Like if you literally even say, I'm an atheist, or I'm considering that I don't believe in God or whatever, people look at you sideways. You acting like you're so unique is what bothers me.
So I have matured spiritually a lot, like years and years and years ago. I didn't really believe in tarot, but I think it was like 4 years ago. I started connecting better
Years
with it,
and years
since
and
then,
years
I have
ago.
fallen in love with one particular tarot deck that I am obsessed with. I will never have another tarot deck. It is my best friend in card form. This is definitely how the universe connects with me and talks to
I like how she held it out for us to read, but then didn't hold it for us to read. I love that. I love that for
me and
us.
tells me things, but the universe also talks to me through oracle cards. I have a pretty good collection here. So even if you don't believe, doing tarot and oracle cards can actually be really therapeutic. But I think at the end,
This freeze frame is genuine gold. I believe that some people can find some meaning in those things because they look beyond just what's on the card. You pick up a card, it tells you something, and you're like, oh yeah, totally. I totally see that. I see that in my life. Oh my god. Like, she would pick up the hermit card and be like, oh my god, you guys, I have been really living on my own lately.
Of each vlog before my outro, I want to pull some oracle cards.
Fucking
I'm not
fraud.
gonna do tarot on here, but I do want to do some oracle because we're ending a full-fledged
Like,
week. It's Sunday.
you don't need to fake being into something just to seem cool. That's one thing that people don't respect.
Tomorrow's Monday. It's going to be a new vlog, new week. And I kind of want to pull some oracle cards just like in a general reading. How is my next week going to go? So really quickly, I just want to go through and show you guys which ones I have. Shine. What's the vibe? The journey. Life happens. Feminine wisdom. Believe in your own magic. Love. Last but not least, the wild soul. Based on just energy, I am going to pull 3 cards. And every time I do this, I always choose different decks. Sometimes I do all, sometimes I just do a few. It's just whatever's calling out to me. So for this one, we're going to do what's the vibe? Life happens. And believe in your own magic. All right, so I'm gonna do what's the vibe first. And if you guys ever want any indication of how small my hands actually are, I can't even hold the whole deck in my hands. Like, it's almost impossible. I'm giggling while editing this because no shit, I can hold the whole deck in my hands, duh. But like in the way that you're supposed to hold it, like the long way, I can't do it. So I have to do it my way. So it's very hard for me to shuffle. So I have to do it my own way, which is a lot of this energy, and a lot of this.
Has she ever seen other people shuffle tarot cards? A lot of them shuffle it like that.
Before anyone comes for me, I do know how to shuffle. This is like a regular deck of cards.
Jesus Christ, that ego. That ego just can't be wrong. You guys, I can do it. I swear I can do it. Let me show you. I have a deck of cards specifically just so I can show you. Fucking weirdo.
I actually taught myself how to shuffle when I was in a children's
Fucking
shelter.
weirdo.
I was like 9 years old. That's also how I taught myself how to write in like several different handwritings. But no matter how you get it shuffled,
Oh, like a psychopath. Lovely.
it's whatever works for you, really.
You guys, when I'm feeling depressed, I write in this handwriting. When I'm feeling angry, I write in this one. When I feel elated, I write in this one.
So here is the first card. I'm just going to put it down right there. When a card is sticking out and I feel connected to whatever energy is coming from it, that's when I know that is the one that is supposed to be down on the table. Obviously, the way everyone does it is different. Okay, so for what's the vibe, we have time, delay.
You should probably consider getting new cards if they're bent, because the more they become bent, the more they stick out to you.
Procrastination, too busy. I am a huge procrastinator, so I feel like this is trying to tell me, Amberlynn, try not to procrastinate too much this coming week. Okay, so this next one is glow up. Okay, for sure. I know this is because like I'm starting DBT therapy. I'm trying to get rid of negative energies and I really want to work on myself and improve myself. This one is expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Look how beautiful that is. And I absolutely agree. So with this deck, there is a guidebook. It says people will always have their...
You see what I mean, though? The second card, it's exactly what I said. I haven't seen this, and it's exactly what I said.
Therapy. I'm trying to get rid of negative energies, and I really want to work on myself and improve myself. This one is expectations. Don't...
It just so
seek
conveniently
anyone's
fits.
approval. Look how beautiful that is. And I absolutely agree. So with this deck, there is a guidebook. It says people will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. Their opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you...
Oh, Ambi, I'm one of the last people that you would ever meet where that's my mindset. I meet people in every walk of life in my work, and I love meeting those people because it gives me more experience in my life to meet these different kind of people with so much life to live. Like, you can't even understand. And it's because she doesn't see any value in other people. She doesn't see that there's so much to be gained by being in the world and interacting with them in an earnest way. And I like your cut on your finger, Amber. That's not going to go away for a few months, huh?
You have permission to be whoever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. Wow, I absolutely agree with that. That was like perfect. Based
I
on, like,
totally
everything I'm dealing
agree with
online,
that.
This one is trying to just tell me,
Wow,
Amberlynn,
man.
it's okay to be
Wow,
you,
man.
and just
I
don't listen to
totally
other
love
people's
that.
opinions, because that's just that. It's a biased opinion based on what they've been fed. No pun intended. Just be yourself, and who cares what other people think of you. I really, really, truly connect with all of my oracle decks and obviously my tarot deck. So I think this will be a fun segment. It won't be as long next time. I kind of wanted to just explain what to expect. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this first weekly vlog, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye. Let's read the comments. Ableist has officially joined the very long list of words that Amberlynn loves to say so much, to the point that the original word has basically lost all meaning. Yep, yep. And let's get that to a multiple of 3. I got a 20-piece nugget. Geez, it feels like a second video. Like, all of this could have been multiple videos, but she didn't do it. I don't understand. I got a 20-piece nugget, an Oreo McFlurry, and a Diet Coke. That's all I got. LMAO. It's like satire. Yeah, kinda. I don't care what anyone thinks, she says after spending the last 10 years gaslighting her audience, right? If you didn't care, you wouldn't keep lying and trying to make people think something in particular. You wouldn't care what they think. You would just live your life and show through your action who you are. But she hates that, and she can't do that because her actions show that what her words are not true. You've made ableist comments too. I'm not some immobile freak, right? Right? That stuck out to me when she said it. And I think I commented on it in the video that I made because it was like, you are partially immobile and you've been immobile. And plus, that doesn't make you a freak. You're a freak because you like hurting people. That's why you're a freak. Will you address how you lied to your followers and faked your heartbreak for a month and then admitted that you just broke up a couple of days ago? No. Why would she do that? She admitted it by saying that they just broke up. You know? Do you prefer a sharp or a rounded corner? Oh my gosh. It's always a consideration when she's looking for a new apartment. The 10 millionth rant about her childhood and PPT from VictimLynn, right? We don't need to hear this again. Mayo ramen. We are never losing that extra 400 pounds, girl. Never ever. Gonna gain. Guys, do you remember the period when she had French supporters? LMAO, that lasted long. Probably as long as the weekly vlogging schedule will. Yep. Yep. Let's read one more comment. Ooh, I love this. Looking like a mix between Barney and Baby Bop in her blue and purple shirt. I love that. I love that. It's actually part of her Sully costume when she was getting totally wasted on a live stream. I believe that was the wifey era. I believe. If not the beginning of the wifey era. It either the beginning or the end. Let's call it there. And if you enjoyed this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a pineapple in the comments. Talk to you later.